Alright, what's up everybody, it's Reclaimer and welcome back to another Halo 5 video. Today, we're just playing a little bit of Big Team, just sort of trying to chill out. I haven't really touched this playlist since the initial BR nerf, where they changed the fire rate after the whole weapon tuning test thing, and I didn't want to touch it after that, but since they've sort of redone the BR, I wanna try it now and see how much fun it is, because I haven't really touched it since then. But I just wanted to sort of find something chill that we could play. I can just sit here and talk to you guys, relax, and play a little bit of Halo. So I tried Super Fiesta for a game, and it was a little bit of a nightmare. So we're gonna play Big Team. But yeah, as you guys can tell by the title, I wanted to do another Real Talk video because it's been a while. I've done 3 or 4 of these in the past, and I really enjoy doing them. I really enjoy getting to sit down and sort of share what I think about a certain topic with you guys, and sort of maybe try to be a positive presence for you guys. And I want to apologize because I'm probably going to be coughing all video long, because anytime I try to talk I start coughing, and I've had this cold for like 3 days now, and I can't seem to get rid of it. So I just want to let you guys know of that and sort of apologize for it. But yeah, with all that out of the way, I also want to sort of apologize because I know and I am aware that I am not the most well-spoken person that you will ever listen to. I will probably say in 26 minutes what could be said in 10, and I'll probably go around in circles a lot and say all the time. And so I just want you guys to be aware of that, and I want to sort of apologize if that's not, like, I'm not the greatest in terms of like motivational speaking or whatever. So apologies for that. But with all that out of the way, excuse me again, I want to get into, and if I'm gonna have to like be running from people this whole time, this is gonna be a nightmare. Alright, I'm back. Damn it, I wanted to hit that trip. But yeah, I want to sort of talk about motivation some more, and I tweeted out about 2 days ago I wanted to do another Real Talk video and just what you guys would like to hear me talk about. And the majority of the responses were like stuff about motivation. And I sort of did one of these back in, I think it was like April, about motivation and happiness, about how you can start from nothing, and you could really, like, if you want something, all you gotta do is go do it. And I guess I'm sort of going to talk about the same things again, but this time obviously I have a much bigger audience. I've increased my subscriber count by 1,700 since then, something like that. So I figure it'll be good to share with all the new people, as well as we'll probably get into some new stuff. But yeah, you know, motivation is something that I've been thinking about a lot as well recently, just because, you know, now's the time. You know, we're getting into winter, and you know, everybody's sort of finishing up their finals or their midterms or whatever, and school is probably really stressful on a lot of people right now, myself included. Actually, I'm, I guess, halfway through my senior year, and I'm trying really hard to do well and to graduate on time, because obviously I would like to graduate on time, and I have these really cool plans for, you know, next summer, and like moving in with the CX guys, and trying to pursue YouTube and gaming and streaming and all that at a higher level. But before I get to all that, I need to graduate. So I'm right there with a lot of you guys. I'm sort of trying to struggle my way through school as well. So yeah, school's really stressful this time of year, and motivation, it can be hard to come by. Of course, I probably experience it different than you do. You know, I also sort of want to talk about motivation as like a content creator, you know, specifically one of the smaller content creators. You know, I have just about 2,700 subscribers at the time that I'm recording this, which is a lit number, and I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way when I say that I'm a smaller channel or whatever, but obviously I don't have as many subscribers as some of my friends like Nick or Cole or Talkwin, who are up in the 20,000, 35,000, 45,000 range. Right, so I'm certainly still a small YouTuber, and sometimes when your audience is not growing, or is growing significantly slower than your peers, it can be discouraging. And like I said, I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way, because obviously I'm thankful for every single one of you that watches my videos and that is subscribed and all that. But like I said, it can be discouraging when you're not growing your viewer base as fast as some of your friends are. And I've experienced some of that. You know, I've never been one to be like jealous or you know, hateful towards my friends or peers because of their opportunities. But I will admit that I have been sort of, there have been times when I can look at my friends and see that I'm not growing as fast, and that can be sort of discouraging for me. And motivation sort of ties into both of those things. And so what I really want to talk more about, and I mentioned this in a video probably a week ago or something like that, was the interview video that Kalen or Zuby did with Cole. It was sort of like a profile on Cole as a player, and I'll try to leave a link in the description if I can remember. I don't think I remembered last time, so if you guys could remind me in the comments. And I've mentioned this on stream numerous times as well. But in that video, Cole, when he was discussing, you know, how he got to where he is now, you know, how he got to become a full-time gamer, streamer, YouTuber. Excuse me. He referenced motivation sort of in that interview, and I think the line that he used was you just gotta do it, and how he had heard multiple times throughout his life, and I'm sure you all have heard this too. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and you know, I'm sure we all hear that, but not everybody believes it, right? And I sort of come from the same mental state as Cole, especially because I started uploading YouTube videos in 2010 or 2011 as a 10 or 11-year-old, back when Halo Reach was out, back when I think it was Modern Warfare 2 was the main Call of Duty that was out at the time. And I started uploading videos, pretty shitty videos, I'm not gonna lie, to a audience of a whopping 0 people. I had my friends, and I guess that would have been like 5th grade for me. I had my friends go to my videos and like press refresh on them a bunch of times so that I could get I'd get like 14 views of video or whatever. And I still thought that was cool, man. And dude, everybody's going after the snipers, man. But I did it for no one. And I started out pointing a camera at a square TV and recording through a webcam, and I upgraded to like a standard definition capture card and like the Turtle Beach mic, and then I upgraded to like an HD PVR, and then we get to where I'm at now with a really nice computer, with an Elgato, with you know, a nice microphone, and I've made all these upgrades or whatever, and my videos were still being seen by nobody. And like I said, and like I referenced before, that can be discouraging, right? But I didn't stop. And wow, I let that guy get his combo off. And that's really just what you have to do with anything. It's like, no matter how painful it is, or no matter how, and obviously I might not be the best person to talk to, and that's why I'm trying to reference Cole here, who's a little bit in a more secure spot than I am in terms of like YouTube and you know, general viewer base. But when it comes to really anything that you want, it's that statement, that line is true. You know, you can do whatever you put your mind to. If you work long enough and hard enough, whatever you want to happen is going to happen. So whether you want, if you want to, like, let's say you want to make the baseball team at your school, but you don't think you're good enough. You go outside every single day and, you know, take infield or do batting practice or whatever. Every single day for hours a day, like, you'll see improvements and you'll start to do better. And if you want to get good grades in like math that you suck at, then you put hours into studying or whatever. And I know these are like super generic examples that you guys, and I don't want this to come off as like a generic video. I'm getting to the more specific stuff here in a second. But as cheesy and as dumb as it sounds, I mean, it's true. And I really found this out when I met Cole and Tyler and Justin and Nick and Seth and all these people that I know now. because I had been doing YouTube, I had been streaming for nobody for 6 years before I finally got my chance. You know, I worked long enough at it, I worked hard enough at it, and somebody noticed me. And through that, I was able to receive that sort of initial boost, and I worked my way up from there. And I don't want you guys to think that my secret to making it, to being viewed by however many, you know, 2,700 people, was that I met Cole. Like, I didn't meet Cole and then all of a sudden have 2,000 subscribers, right? I met Cole when he had about 5,000 subscribers, and after that initial shout out, I think I went from 60 subscribers to 150. And so I received a little bit of a boost, but that did not in any way, shape, or form make my career as a Halo YouTuber, right? And so I had to put in a lot of the work myself. And I don't know if I already mentioned this or not, but whenever you see your peers growing faster than you, it can be sort of discouraging. And I'm pretty sure I did mention this already. I don't know. This is my second take of this, so I'm sort of all over the place because I've already spent 20 minutes talking about this that I ended up having to not use because my webcam was out of sync, and I really, really hope it's not out of sync this time around. But yeah, regardless of other people, you gotta do you. And if you want something to happen, you gotta keep working for it. And so my growth has been significantly slower than every single one of my friends. You know, every single one of them has had some sort of video that has done really well for them, or, you know, they've had some sort of, you know, opportunity. Like, a lot of people, and I appreciate this, but Nick and Cole and Talkman all just joined Straight Rippin', which is a, like, huge thing, which is awesome for them, right? It's a big opportunity. They're part of an org with some pretty insane sponsors, and it's a really good opportunity for exposure. And I applied and did not get in to the first round of content creators. And whether or not I get in on the second or the third time they invite new content creators is irrelevant, because right now I'm not in. And I saw a lot of people in my stream chat and in my comments saying, you know, we're all here for you, and it's their loss, and you can take Straight Rippin' down, and you're better than any of the members in Straight Rippin', and all this other stuff, trying to make me feel better, which I genuinely appreciate, right? I think that's really cool that people take notice and that people are looking out for my feelings or whatever. And so thank you to everybody who was saying things like that, but I don't need that kind of encouragement, right? Because yeah, I'm not in Straight Rippin', and yeah, maybe I don't have 20,000 or 35,000 or 40,000 subscribers, but I'm doing me, and I know that if I continue to do me, if I continue to put in the work, if I continue to put in the time, if I continue to put in the effort that it takes, then I will eventually get to that point. I will eventually be able to have that many subscribers or that many stream viewers or whatever. And why am I getting party invites on my computer? I need to figure out how to turn notifications off. But yeah, it's and like I said, it's like that with pretty much everything, excuse me. And so you really just have to, when it comes to motivation, and when it comes down to it, you gotta keep going. You gotta push through it, because it's gonna be hard, and you're gonna go through rough times, and you know, shit's gonna be bad. You're gonna break up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you're not gonna make the team, or you're gonna get dropped from your Halo 5 team that's about to go to Orlando and be stuck without a team. You're gonna excuse me, you know, you're gonna get a bad grade on a test, or you're gonna sit at 1,000 subscribers for a month and not gain any. That kind of stuff is gonna happen, and it might suck, but if you continue to put your heart and your soul and your genuine, legitimate effort into something, it'll eventually take you somewhere. And I'm not even speaking from experience here, because, or well, I guess I am in a way, because I started with 0 subscribers, and I grinded to get to where I am, and I'm very, very proud of that, and I'm going to continue to grind to get to where I want to be. And I can tell you guys, and I had a really long talk with Cole about this, because I hopped in a Discord with Cole, and we talked for probably 2 hours last night about just this specifically, is that I know what I'm capable of. I know that, and you know, like, I know what I'm capable of. I know that, like I said, and like I've been saying, if I put in the time and the effort, that it'll eventually pay off. And I want to sort of spread that message to you guys, because I know that everything is super stressful right now, and there are all these weird issues and weird controversies and shit going on, and I cannot get my hands on a sniper for a while. But everything gets better, and like I said, all it takes is time, right? And so I don't want to sit here and continue to repeat myself, because that's what I tend to do in every single one of these videos. But I just want to sort of, another thing is that I want to continue to spread that positivity, right? Like, my lord, I'm getting focused by everybody. But yeah, you know, Halo 5, I want to sort of mention that as well. Halo 5 is past its 2-year anniversary, right? It's been out for over 2 years. We've seen good times and bad times with this game, you know. Sheesh. It's past its peak for sure in viewership, but I'm getting a little tired of the negativity, right? Halo is certainly still around, and it's certainly, I think it's doing just fine, right? We've seen some questionable decisions from 343, but that's besides the point. The community is still here, and that is evidenced by the literal thousands of people that still watch YouTube videos. The involvement of the community in events like DreamHack Atlanta and DreamHack Denver, I think, are really good examples, because we were playing on, I think, the best settings that Halo 5 has seen, and there were some 94 teams or something that competed in Denver, and there was like a full crowd with like actual people who were there to watch Halo there. So like, I understand that especially the casual crowd is worried about where Halo's going, and there's been a lot of controversy about the competitive involvement and you know, whatever else. But regardless, Halo's in an alright spot, and I think MLG coming back is gonna do nothing but good things for us as a community, both casual and competitive. And so I want to encourage you guys, if you like Halo, keep playing it. You know, if you're passionate about the game as much as I am, and I know there's still people that watch, watch and play the older Halos, you know, the original trilogy, and that's great too. It's like any form of involvement in this community, anybody who plays the game and watches the game and creates content for the game is doing a service to the community and keeping it going, right? And I don't say keeping it going or keeping the lights on as in we're about to die, because that's the general thing that I see for most people, is that Halo's just hanging on by a thread. You know, there's almost nobody left. But I don't think that's true at all. I think we're doing just fine. And so I want to sort of spread the positive message. You know, I uploaded the video the other day about positivity in Halo. And that's what I want to continue to share. And so this message is sort of aimed at everybody, but also sort of aimed at content creators and content creators for Halo, because I know that there's a lot of smaller ones out there that are just kind of chilling, doing their own thing. And yeah, I know that, like I said, I know that I'm all over the place, and I know that I'm not super well spoken when it comes to this sort of thing. I just want everybody to be able to feel a little bit better about everything, you know, right now. You know, everybody, and this kid loves his shotgun. My lord. Do it. Challenge me. Alright, whatever. But, I want everybody to just be able to, like, rest easy for a little while. Right? When it comes to motivation, like I said, all you gotta do is put in the time and the work. Right? If you're passionate about something, it'll come. And so I want to make that very, very clear. Because I firmly believe in that concept specifically. because I'm still here. I just hit 2,700 subscribers, and I'm still here, and I'm going to keep going until I get to 3,000, and 4,000, and 5,000, and 10,000, and 20,000, and whatever else, bro. I'm going to keep grinding, and that's just what we all need to do, right? I would seriously recommend that you guys go check out Cole's interview that was done by Kalen. It was, on top of being a really good, positive message that I think you guys should hear. And Cole's a little bit more well-spoken than I am, which sort of adds to it. But I would really recommend that you guys go listen to it, because I think it's something that people need to hear, as well as the fact that it's a really like high-quality, well-done interview, and Kalen killed it as far as the production side of things go. I think Jesse helped out a little bit as well. But yeah, I'm gonna try to remember to leave a link in the description, like I said. So go check it out. Yeah, just remember that, you know, all you gotta do is just keep going, and that's all it takes. And I also want to make it known that I don't believe my DMs are open on Twitter, but if you want to follow me on Twitter, and tweet me with if you ever want to talk about anything, if you ever have any questions, just about anything, you can follow me on Twitch and ask me whenever I'm live streaming. I'm super interactive with the chat over there, and there's links in the description to all this, by the way. Follow me on Twitter, as well as make sure to join my Discord server. My Discord server, we have about 130 really active members in that server, and it's a good way to meet people and to have some pretty genuine conversation. We have pretty much everything in there. We have the general chat, which is always all over the place, but as well as that, and you know, like the memes and like the normal stuff that you'd expect from a Discord server, we have a real talk channel, which is for, you know, anything related to personal issues or whatever, where you can talk about anything. You can, you know, bring up whatever issue you want, personal or general, and you know, not fear being judged or anything by anybody. You know, we're all there to help each other, and we're all family is what I'm trying to say. So definitely join the Discord, and also you can DM me on Discord, and I'll answer pretty much anybody if you ever want to talk about anything. You know, if you're having an issue, need somebody to talk to, or you just want to shoot the shit or whatever, you know, just you know, hit me up, because I'm always all ears for anybody. And yeah, so I just want to sort of spread that message of positivity, motivation. So keep at it, you know, go get it. And then yeah, just be happy. You know, it's the holidays, it's a good time, time to play Halo and take a little bit of a break from school and be happy and all that shit. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to share with you guys today. Like I said, I know that was all over the place, and I'm sorry that I'm not the most well-spoken person in the world, and I know that I keep going around in circles, and I'm pretty sure I've said this 3 times, but yeah, it's really an honor that I get to share this kind of stuff with you guys, and that I get to share with my audience who's super accepting. I'm really proud of this sort of sub-community of the Chaotix and the Halo community that we've built here on YouTube and Twitch and Discord and whatever else. And so I want to thank you guys for watching. I want you guys to remember to, like I said, keep at it. Don't give up, you know, all that corny shit, but as well as, you know, just be happy, just be nice to somebody, love each other, play video games, have fun, and yeah, that's really all I can tell you guys. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them in the comments. You can shoot me a tweet. You can shoot me a DM on Discord. You can, you know, like I said, definitely make sure to join the Discord, because I think that it is worthwhile for anybody. If you just want to meme it up, talk about random shit, or, you know, have a legitimate personal issue for real talk, or if you're looking for people to play Halo with, or really any other game, just join up in the Discord. There's a link in the description, as well as links in the description to my merch shop, where you can buy all sorts of Chaotix and Reclaimer themed merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, you know, tank tops, all that kind of stuff. My Patreon, my Twitch, my Twitter, my Instagram, all that stuff is linked in the description, so go check all that stuff out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really enjoy, like I said, that I get to do these kinds of videos. So let me know if you want me to do more of these, because I would really like to, and also what topics you'd like them to be over. So yeah, all that out of the way. I know there's a lot of talking. Sorry I've been coughing this whole time. Sorry I'm going around in circles and saying the same shit over and over again. That's going to do it for me here today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Likes are appreciated. Subscribe for you. Much respect as always. My name is Reclaimer, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.